Hello everyone, welcome to DataCreator AI. I'm Priyanka, and in this video we are going to discuss how synthetic data can help the field of education. We will start with a short introduction to the topic. Then we will establish a technical foundation of AI models and synthetic data. We then discuss the applications and challenges of applying AI, first from the perspective of students and then that of the teachers. We conclude by mentioning a few best practices for different stakeholders. To start with the introduction, artificial intelligence has been around for decades, but it was brought into prominence only with the release of ChatGPT by OpenAI. People across the world have started testing and using it, and it soon became a household name. Since then, it has created an AI wave that has had an impact on almost every field. From personalized and adaptive learning systems for students to curriculum planning assistants and automated evaluation systems for educators, AI has multiple applications in the field of education. AI systems are powered by training with high quality data. Synthetic data combined with human expertise and experience can provide this high quality data for building better AI for education. If you need a more detailed introduction to synthetic data, you can click on the link video. Before defining synthetic data, let us discuss the working of an AI model briefly. Any AI system consists of a large language model or a vision language model and an interface for users to interact with it. GPT-4, Gemini, Cloud, and Llama are some of the widely used AI models. These models work very similarly to the human brain, which processes information and learns from experience. For AI to work effectively, it needs data to identify patterns, learn from them, and apply these to new tasks. The phrase garbage in, garbage out applies to AI as well. This is why the quality of data that is fed into AI is crucial. For example, recently Google's Gemini has faced a lot of criticism for its incorrect responses because of training on Reddit data. Just like how a student needs a good textbook or material to learn from, AI needs high quality data to generate accurate results. And the past year has seen companies running out of quality data due to various reasons such as stricter regulations on using copyrighted content and privacy concerns. This is where synthetic data comes into picture. Synthetic data is artificially generated data that is created using AI itself. AI generated student responses, simulated classroom interactions, and synthetic question answer pairs are some of the examples. In this picture, we see two scenarios where synthetic data can be applied for AI model training. Scenario 1 depicts a state where real data is not at all available. In this case, synthetic data can be obtained through detailed prompting, and this data can be used to train or fine tune an AI model. Scenario 2 shows the state where real data is available, but it suffers from issues such as lack of diversity and incompleteness. In this case, a mix of real data with artificial data can be used to train or fine tune AI models for better performance. There are many advantages that synthetic data offers. For example, data privacy and anonymization, where we can generate data sets without including personally identifiable information. We could also mitigate concerns such as we can also mitigate concerns such as bias and discrimination. It is also far more cost efficient and faster to generate synthetic data than to collect real data. There are many synthetic data generation tools available in the market today like Hugging Face, Gretel, and DataCreator AI. Let me take this opportunity to reintroduce you to DataCreator AI. DataCreator AI helps AI professionals create customized synthetic data sets for various domains such as education and healthcare. If you're looking for data sets for any of your applications, you can click on the link in the description. Anyway, I will go into much more detail later in the video. Now that we have gained an understanding of synthetic data, let us discuss some applications of AI for students and how synthetic data can support these AI applications. The first one is personalized learning. Personalized learning is one of the most useful applications of AI for students. It has been observed that not everybody learns at the same pace, and that should not result in them being left behind. Personalized learning with AI is a way of learning that is customized to each student's learning styles and needs. This could also significantly benefit students who are neurodivergent or dyslexic. In this regard, synthetic data can help by generating diverse artificial student profiles that include a broader spectrum of learning needs. For example, synthetic student teacher conversations can be generated by advanced AI models such as DeepSeek, which are then used to train intelligent tutoring systems. This is an example of a synthetic data set that helps students of different knowledge levels learn the concept of photosynthesis. In addition to this, AI personas that are indistinguishable from humans can be used to reinforce learning outside of school hours. So, from my conversations with experts in the industry, many EdTech companies are making use of AI for personalized learning. You might have heard about Khan Academy, who have developed a virtual tutor called Khan Migo to offer personalized guidance to students. Duolingo is a language learning platform that sends interesting AI based reminders to motivate people to learn foreign languages. Squirrel AI is one other company that is building foundational base models such as GPT, but specific to education. The next application for students is mental health support. Stress management is becoming a huge problem these days. Most institutions have incorporated psychological counseling and assistance. While this could be of help, some students may not want to reach out due to fear or privacy concerns. Having a personal AI assistant who's available 24/7 could help students reframe their thoughts and manage their stress more effectively. Also, on a higher level, emotion AI in general is gaining importance, where AI systems can be used to analyze students' emotional cues in the classrooms to better understand their mental state and assist educators in helping them. For such applications, synthetic data can help by creating realistic, anonymized conversations that simulate various mental health scenarios students may encounter, such as stress during exams, feelings of isolation or anxiety, and then use this synthetic data for training AI models to respond with empathy. Video generation tools could also be used to generate artificial classroom behavior with students that can be used to train AI models to deal with such real world scenarios. There are many more applications of AI, but now let us understand these applications from the educator's point of view. At the start of every new year, the curriculum needs to be updated. AI driven tools can adapt lesson plans, track student progress, and optimize teaching strategies. They can additionally help in developing quizzes and exam question paper generation. In many edtech companies, they use AI to track and analyze disengagement signals like skipping videos and can redirect the students to a more interesting learning pattern. They also use AI to adapt They also use AI to update the learning path if the learner is struggling with a particular topic. In this screenshot, we see a synthetic data set that predicts student performance based on various factors such as their daily study time, attendance, engagement in class, etc. This is an artificially generated data set and it includes students with various study patterns so that all possible scenarios are represented. This can be further used to train regression models that identify which students might underperform and provide additional assistance to them. The next application is the automated evaluation system. AI and synthetic data can help in the development of automated grading systems by enhancing the ability of AI models to evaluate handwritten student exam papers. For evaluating students' handwritten answer papers, AI systems can extract the image in a text form, understand it, and then assign a score based on the evaluation criteria. In this example, the picture on the left is an answer sheet of a student. Using synthetic data generation techniques, different versions of the same image can be generated. In the picture on the right, we see the blurred, noisy, darker, too bright versions of the same picture. Now, when all these 5 pictures are used for training, the AI tool will be able to handle pictures with different lighting and assign scores based on the quality of the answer instead of the picture quality. Another related application of AI is plagiarism detection. There are two steps in plagiarism. There are two steps in plagiarism detection. The first one is to detect AI generated content and then to detect copying of answers among students. The main challenge with the former is that AI systems generate different answers for different students. The students then claim that these answers are of their own. However, there are some tools that help with both these aspects, such as originality, AI, GPT-0, etc. Here is an example of how one of the tools GPT-0 works. I've copied a text on AI applications in education, generated by Cloud Chatbot, and pasted it here. It highlights the AI generated parts and gives the chance of the text being generated to 82%. With the same tool, you could also check if the text is copied by clicking on the plagiarism tab. Synthetic data could be used along with real data to help train models that power these systems. It can generate various paraphrased, translated versions of the same text to help improve these systems. Another aspect or dimension where synthetic data could make a significant change is to the development of educational AI for Indian languages. Most AI tools work for English and European languages. However, they can be used to generate synthetic data in Indian languages combined with the corrections by native speakers. Synthetic data sets in Indian languages that are obtained and reviewed in this manner can be used to develop customized AI models for India. Apart from this, AI could also help students improve their English language abilities through their native languages. Indian chatbots such as Krutrim AI and Sarvam provide general AI assistance in Indian languages. There are also platforms like Guvi and Unacademy that are teaching coding and upskilling in Indian languages. We've discussed many applications of AI, but there are no free lunches in tech. Using AI comes with its own challenges. From the student's perspective, whatever question you ask, AI immediately answers it, avoiding the need for students to think and research. To counter this, OpenAI recently came up with a study mode which studies along with the student instead of directly giving the answer. It is a step in the right direction, but I think the ChatGPT answers are still a bit too detailed and can be used to solve assignments and homework without much effort. This is one scenario where DataCreator AI can help you customize it even further. Here's a ready to use multi turn conversational synthetic data sets to nudge the students in the right direction instead of directly answering the question. If you In this picture you can see that there are multi turn conversations where user asks a question and the GPT helps by providing hints instead of the answer. So, for a simple calculation question like this, there are 5 steps that needs to be taken by the user, and then at the end, the chat GPT, and at the end, the answer will be provided. And these steps help the students to learn the concept behind the solution. I will show you how to use these data sets for fine tuning your specific models in the upcoming videos. Now let's get back to the presentation. One more challenge with using AI for students is that they might overestimate their abilities to perform tasks and fail to gain the necessary skills. AI systems generally suffer from a problem called hallucinations, where they confidently state things that do not exist. From the perspective of this is from the perspective of students. From the perspective of educators, some of them might feel that AI could be seen as their replacement, causing them to call for bans and resist its use. Sometimes teachers could be also held back due to a lack of infrastructure to take these AI systems to their students even if they want to. From my conversations with the experts, most AI systems in education today are being used in schools with minors, and hence they should be used with great caution. Now, let us move on to discuss some best practices to work with AI to address these challenges that we spoke of. First of all, AI should not be thought of as a replacement for learning. We have not stopped learning basic math just because we have calculators. It is important to develop curiosity and skills to function without AI if needed. Next, working on prompt engineering techniques to get the out of AI is helpful. For example, knowing techniques such as chain of thought prompting, instructing the model to generate step by step explanations instead of asking for direct answers has reduced hallucinations and promoted critical thinking. Critical thinking, as we all know, has always been an essential skill, but it becomes even more important in the age of AI. And also, like we have mentioned, AI can hallucinate, and hence the output should be verified by both students and educators. Apart from all this, it is good to once in a while disconnect from AI systems and focus on learning offline. Team building exercises without devices at regular intervals help in building social skills. And often, from my experience in working with end users, we see that some of them see AI either as a magic bullet for everything or an evil, and they have a very excessively negative or positive opinion about what it can do. In the current state of AI, it cannot function without appropriate human input. So, despite the advances in AI, students, especially children, should always be monitored by a parent or a teacher to check the student's progress and usage of AI. These are some of the best practices that from the perspective of students and teachers. Now, let us come to what AI professionals like us need to keep in mind. It is important to have tech and AI apps that work well with weak Wi-Fi and offline and also at an affordable cost. Synthetic data would be of great help in this case because it helps build smaller, customized AI models. The smaller the model is, the cheaper it is to run. Apart from this, AI systems are evaluated using very generic benchmarks, like whether AI can clear and score well on exams like SAT. In addition to these, it is important to develop benchmarks specific to education, such as an improvement rate in student performance and their engagement in classrooms after using an AI tool. Finally, I would like to say that AI is a game changing technology. It can serve as a great tool for teachers and students to supplement their work and overcome the current challenges. In the upcoming videos, we will see how AI and synthetic data can be applied to various other domains like healthcare and communications. Thank you for listening. And if your team or you are in need of data sets, we at DataCreator AI are always available to provide you with clean, customized datasets in a very quick manner. So please feel free to visit our website and also write to us at team@datacreatorai.com. These are some of the references.